mama. Oh my gosh. They're so cute. Hi, good morning YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dani if you're new here. And I'm super excited. I know I always say that, but I'm genuinely very excited because I've teamed up with Cruzen Campers, which are a campervan company, a family run campervan company that have just started up this year here in Auckland. So if you're visiting New Zealand and you're looking for a campervan, I can definitely recommend them. My boyfriend Connor and I flew up yesterday to Auckland from Wellington, picked up one of these cute little campers, and we're going to spend the next week traveling around the North Island. So I can't wait to take you guys along with us on this journey. It's going to be super fun. So just to catch you guys up with where we are, we've spent one night so far in Mangawai Heads. So we drove up here. It was a couple-hour drive from Auckland yesterday. We're just about to leave the campsite and we're going to head up to Whangarei to pick up some supplies and get a bunch of stuff from the supermarket, and then from there we're going to head to Tutukaka, and I'm really excited to go there. I've never been to Northland before and I've heard it's absolutely beautiful there. So yeah, I can't wait to show you guys what we get up to. Leave me a comment and let me know if you have traveled around the Northland and Auckland region before and what your best spots are that you love to go to, and I'll try and visit them if I can. So we've just made it to Tutukaka and we were thinking of staying there the night, but we've just made a drive 10 minutes north from Tutukaka and actually cannot believe it. Like, look at this. This place is just insanely beautiful, and they have a freedom camping spot up in the car parking area, so we're thinking of spending the night here. I think we're just gonna have a look at another couple of freedom camping spots that are literally a couple minutes away from here. Since it is quite busy, we would prefer somewhere a bit quieter, so we'll check those out. But I mean, how good would it be to wake up to this beach every morning? It's honestly perfect. Hey guys, so we decided to set up camp just outside of Madapuri, and it's such a beautiful area here. It's about a 10-minute drive from Tutukaka where we were before, and I would totally recommend this area over Tutukaka. It's just absolutely stunning. So we found a pretty good free camp for tonight. It's nice and spacious. It's a grassy area. So we're by this little river, and then directly over that way is the most stunning beach right at our doorstep. Just drinking some red wine and yeah, enjoying the rest of the night. The sun's about to go down. Yum! These are my kind of snacks. And you're my kind of snack. Good morning YouTube. It is day 3 of our journey and we've just woken up, had some peanut butter sammies for breakfast, and I thought what I'd do this morning is give you a little walkthrough of our van. And it's about 10 AM right now, so most of the other campers in our camping spot have cleared out, which is nice. We've got a bit more space, and also it's not awkward when I try to film. Last night I was trying to film some stuff and I was just going like real weird and shy because people were staring at me, and honestly I can't do it. You'd know if you are a vlogger or have tried to film anything in public before. It's just low-key like a bit awkward sometimes, but yeah, so there's a bit less people now, so that's good. We are loving this area so much that we think we might spend another night here potentially. This is the outside of her. She's super cute. Honestly, the perfect little getaway, especially if you're someone who's not super confident with driving a big van. She is the perfect size, really easy to drive. So up here we have the awning, which is like really cleverly designed because you can easily just pull it out. It goes around the back of the camper van, and then it provides like a whole lot of shade in another space that you can use. So this is kind of the main area where you walk into. And what is so great about this van is even though it's super compact, it's got a lot of room up here. So my boyfriend Connor is 6'1", I think it is, and he can just stand up in here, which is crazy. You don't find many vans like that are also really compact, so that is really good for us. So he can stand up here. We've got a lot of storage around both sides, and then this is the front straight through here. It's super handy because you can turn this seat all the way around so it can become a seat to chill out in the dining room. As for the kitchen setup here, we've got a sink, we've got some little burners here, and this is the toilet. We haven't used it and we probably won't, but just to be a self-contained vehicle to enable you to park at the free camping spots in New Zealand, you do need to have a toilet in your van that is like permanently held in there, so that's the reason for that. This is really cool because basically this folds out to be like a seat kind of set up during the day, so you can just chill out, take a seat back here. And then what you can also do is there is a little table over here that you can put straight into this hole and it just sits up there, so you can eat your breakfast here. Nice and simple and easy to do. The other thing that I absolutely love about this van that I think is really unique is Cruzen Campers offers free Wi-Fi. So all of their vans are installed with a little Wi-Fi modem, and it means you've got, I think you get like 10 gigs of Wi-Fi. And then what we've got over here, which is absolutely a lifesaver, is fold the cushion down. We've got a bunch of plugs, so there's no shortage of plugs to charge all your electronics on. And this screen here is really handy because it actually shows you what you've got for your water levels and your car battery and this battery here, so you know like when you've got to charge it again, when you've got to drive the car, or when you've got to fill up with some more water. So this kitchen has actually been pushed out right now, so we'll show you when we walk around the other side of the van, but it just enables you to have so much more space in here, which we love. So when you go to sleep at night, what happens is you basically pull this bit out here and then put these walls up, and you clip in the top of the boot, actually clips down perfectly right here. So what that means is it just gives you a lot more space for sleeping, but then doesn't affect how big the van is when you're driving. And it's really easy to fit into literally any parking spaces because this folds up during the day but then comes down when you want the extra room at night. And then if we pop around this side of the van, you can see this is what it looks like when the kitchen comes out. We've got great aircon. There's also Apple Play, which is amazing, so that's super cool. And yeah, so that pretty much brings us to the end of our little van tour. Cruzen Campers have also given us these drink bottles, which I'm absolutely loving. I think they're amazing and their logo is so cute. But yeah, genuinely guys, I could not recommend this campervan company enough. If you are flying into the Auckland region and you're looking to do some travel around New Zealand, hiring a campervan is honestly the best way to do it. You're gonna see so much more than what you would if you were driving around in a car and staying in hotels. You're gonna immerse yourself in nature, and there's so many incredible free camping spots around as well, so you can save yourself a lot of money. It's a father and daughter run business by John and Gabby, and they are just absolutely lovely, so helpful. And when you hire one of the vans, it includes a free airport pickup. So I could not recommend Cruzen Campers enough if you're looking to have an epic New Zealand roadie. We're about to go and head down to Whale Bay now, so I'll show you guys what it looks like when we get there. And I think the plan is for tomorrow we are looking at doing a snorkeling trip out from Tutukaka. So if you haven't heard of it before, Tutukaka goes off into Poor Knights Island, and it's supposed to be one of the best diving spots in the entire world. So I'm very excited to go there. Apparently even if you're just a couple meters underwater, there's so much life and so many beautiful fish and corals and plants and everything. So we've got our rug out, got all the essentials, coconut water, strawberries. So this is Whale Bay. There's Connor kicking around his football. It's now night 3 in the van and we've just cooked up this delicious meal. So this is a plant-based chicken-free chicken, and then we've just got some basil pesto and some veggies. And we've moved on to a new location for the night, but we're still in Tutukaka and it's absolutely beautiful. We've got a waterfront view and I've just set up our rug outside there. Hey, good morning guys. It is now day 5 of our trip and we are on the road again. We didn't film yesterday just because we were in the ocean for the entire day. How did you like yesterday, Connor? Yeah,
it was really, really good. One of the best experiences I've had in a long time.
What did we get up to?
Snorkeling out at Four Nights Island.
Yeah, so that's what we did yesterday, and honestly it was actually incredible. It was one of the coolest things I've ever done. There were so many fishies that we got to swim with and the water was beautiful and you could honestly see so much even though we were at the top of the surface. Just snorkeling, not even diving, it was actually incredible. So if you're ever at Tutukaka area, I would highly recommend doing it. And we went out with a company called A Perfect Day and all the staff was super lovely, and yeah, it pretty much was a perfect day. So we have now packed up from there. Last night we stayed in ENQUIRIES Bay, which was a pretty isolated kind of town, but I would definitely recommend that as a free camping spot as well. It was beautiful. If you do have a bit of extra time, which sadly we didn't get to do, but there are supposed to be some really cool rock pools at ENQUIRIES Bay, so if you have time to hunt around and find them, then that would be definitely recommended. So we're now driving to Waitangi from Russell, and there we're just gonna have a bit of a walk around, see what we can find, and after that we're gonna head into Kerikeri. And I've heard that there's a beautiful waterfall over in that region, so we're gonna go check that out, try get some cool photos there, and then after that we'll just keep on driving and find our next free camp for the night. So I'll bring you guys along today and be sure to show you any cool spots that we do find. So it is now pretty much the end of the day. It's about 7:30 p.m. and we're now at our campsite for the night. We've done like a lot today, so we're feeling pretty tired and definitely a bit too sun touched for sure. We went to Kerikeri and stopped by the Rainbow Falls, and that was absolutely stunning. Like honestly so beautiful there. I'm gonna chuck some photos of it up on my Instagram, so if you want to check those out, that will be linked down below as well. But yeah, that was great. I'd definitely recommend it. It's like a 10-minute walk down there, so super easy for such a nice view of an amazing waterfall. And then from there we went to Blue River Orchard, and that was a blueberry farm where we got the classic kiwi berry ice cream that everyone's gonna get on their summer roadies, so that was super yum. And we then stopped off at the Manganui fish shop, and that was about an hour or so out of Kerikeri, and that was right on the water, a really cute fish and chip place and really yummy. So that one is apparently world famous too. So now we are parked up at Tokerau campsite for the night, so that was another half-hour drive from the fish and chip place, and it's really beautiful here. Connor has been amazing and set up the awning because we needed a bit more shade because we were really hot from all today's activities. We have put our rug down here and our chairs are out, the Coronas are out, the cheese and crackers are out. We've set up the bed for the night, and this is the view. right on the beach front, and this one is really nice. I would so far definitely recommend this campsite because it's huge. It goes on for probably like a couple hundred meters. There's quite a lot of other vans here, but you have a lot more privacy than any of the other campsites that we've been to yet, just because it is so big. There's so much room for everyone, so you don't really have to worry about missing out on a camping spot, which is awesome. Hey, good morning guys. It is now day 6 of our adventure, and I just wanted to catch you up on what we've been doing because I didn't film yesterday. We were pretty tired and had a lazy day yesterday, so we kind of just hung around the campsite for most of the day, and then in the afternoon around 3 PM we went out for a little drive. So we're in the Karikari Peninsula location at the moment up in Northland, and our campsite more specifically was in the Doubtless Bay area. So beautiful, and I could not recommend that campsite enough. I cannot believe it was free. It was honestly so good. And yesterday in the afternoon we went up to a mountain, so we did a little hike, a very little hike. It was only like a 15-minute walk up, very steep, but honestly the views were epic. So if you're in the area, I would definitely recommend this walk. I'll put in some photos of what it looked like, and that was up Puhiki Mountain, I believe, or Puhiki Hill. I don't know if it can be called a mountain. It was really just a hill, but the views are stunning. And then after this we are going to take like about a 3-hour trip to the Kaiiwi Lakes, and that's where we're going to spend the last leg of our journey, or the last night. I'll see you guys there. Good morning everyone, and yes, I am standing in the water. I'm currently in one of the Kaiiwi Lakes here in the North Island. It is the last day of our adventure, day 8. We're heading back to Auckland today, but I just wanted to show you this lake because it's freaking epic. So we spent the night here. This is a paid campground, but only $15 a person. And there's this beautiful lake with crystal clear waters. And then you may be able to see out a little further, it actually changes color to a dark blue. There's a really distinct line where the change happens. So all this water that you're seeing out here is all really shallow water, so perfect for kids and anyone who just wants to chill in really warm shallow water. But the second you hit that blue line, it is freezing. It's just really relaxing and I really like it here. We're about to leave now. We are headed to Piha Beach, which is a really famous beach in Auckland. So we're going to go there and explore another waterfall, and then after that we're basically heading to the airport. I will say goodbye to you guys here. And lastly, I just want to say again a huge thank you to Cruzen Campers. They've been amazing throughout this trip. You can check out their details in their website in the description below. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye guys.